G'day.
G'day.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, we are heading back to Melbourne for a really big thing for us.
We've just finished a tag-along tour.
Yep.
One of our adventures.
Mm-hmm. And it was great, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, enough of the sales pitch. We are heading back to Melbourne to buy a caravan.
I know.
Yep. We're actually going into Evernew Caravans
Yes.
to arrange the purchase of a brand new caravan.
Wow. Finally. It's been a bit of a journey getting here, hasn't it?
So hopefully you can come and join us
Yeah.
as we make our way down to Melbourne.
Yep.
We're going to go down through New South Wales, and we've done this trip so many times, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
We always seem to end up on the Moama River.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
No.
And we're going to stop in the Moama River somewhere. Not sure where yet. And we're going to try and make it a bit interesting for us.
Yep. We're going to pull the name of a town out of a hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll see where we end up.
Definitely.
But in between there, we're going to try and find a couple of places. So it depends where we end up. We're going to try and find a couple of places a little bit different to where we've been before, so we can show you different parts of New South Wales as we head down to Victoria.
I always like exploring new places.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, come and join us as we make our way down to Melbourne. All right, let's find out where we're going. There are so many great spots along the Murray River. I think I'd be happy with any of them. Mind you, I did pick them all. All right, Wenda, you ready to pick our destination?
I am.
Let's do it.
It's an interesting way of doing this, isn't it?
It is.
Where are we going? Who knows?
Somewhere exciting.
Whoa.
Moama.
We are going to Moama.
Awesome, let's go.
Yep. All right, our journey down to Moama is well and truly underway. And today we're cutting through the heart of New South Wales. Our first real stop, the little farming town of Hillston.
So Hillston is one of those places that quietly hides in plain sight, sitting on the banks of the Lachlan River in western New South Wales. So back in the day, it was a crossing point for stock drovers on the Lachlan.
So we're going to rest here tonight, and Hillston Caravan Park looks like a pretty sweet spot to do it. What do you think, Paul?
This place has got powered sites and water, drive-through access, perfect after a long day on the road. And next door is the town swimming pool. Alright, so we've got one night here at Hillston Caravan Park. It's a council-run park. Very nice place. Amenities nice and clean. Showers all lined up. Toilets very clean. Shower block up the back there. There is another toilet block here which you need code for. So I'm not sure what that's like, but I bet you it's probably just as good as the ones you got access to. Nice little camp kitchen here, right next to where we are, so very handy. Don't think we'll use it. We'll probably go over to the pub for dinner after Wenda finishes work. So I look forward to that. We went for a walk into town today, and it's a nice little town. It's pretty well resourced for where it is out here. And the pub looks really good too. Great list of palmies. Can't wait to test those out. Wenda's working till I think 6:30 tonight, so we'll wander into town after that and go and grab a bite to eat at the pub. But this park, $37 a night, power and water, pet friendly. The walk into town's an easy one, less than 10 minutes, and it's all flat, which is just how we like it.
We found the Clubhouse Hotel, and they still call the meals counter lunches. I haven't heard that term in years.
No, I know. What'd you get?
I got rump steak, chips, and salad, and veggies. Yum yum.
Well, I don't suppose I need to ask you what you got.
Mexican palmy.
Delightfully simple.
I love some of these country pub palmies. Well, actually, the meals that they come out with the salad. It's just incredible. Bit of cheese, egg, pasta salad, beetroot. We've just learned, I had the sheep sales on here today in Hillston. So we've got all the farmers in here bragging about how much they got for their sheep. But anyway, it's very rowdy in here tonight, but what a great experience.
So much fun.
I tell you, when you come to these places and you go into the bar and you just catch up with all the locals and hear what's going on, it just makes a place, doesn't it?
Sure it does, Paul.
Well, I must say that was a very entertaining evening at the Club Hotel here in Hillston.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was so cool. I'm so glad. We weren't sure whether we were going to go out tonight, but I'm really, really glad we did.
I know,
Paul.
it was so cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. This is what it's all about.
I've come up with a couple of activity options for Paul. Let's see what he chooses.
So, Paul,
So when?
what are we going to do in Moama?
Let's do golf.
Golf.
Golf. All right, today we are off to Moama, down on the Murray River. Spend a couple of days there before heading into Melbourne. So I look forward to that. Weather's forecast to be low 20s and dry, so that's not too bad. And can you believe it? Gonna have a go at golf. That'll be interesting in itself. I've called in a professional, the old man. Got him coming up to have a game of golf with us. We're booked in for 9 holes at the Rich River Golf Course, so that'll be interesting. I look forward to seeing that place and yeah, seeing how rusty I am at actually playing golf. I'll tell you what, if you're ever in the area, Hillston is definitely worth putting on your list as a potential stopover. Country charm and hospitality at its best. So sometimes you end up in places you don't expect to. Like on this occasion, we were travelling out of Hillston towards Moama, down through Deniliquin, and Google and Apple Maps both have taken us on the Black Stump Road. And I thought we'd been on the Black Stump Road before and it was fine, but it may have actually been the Black Stump Way, which is different again. Anyway, so we followed this road and we've run out of bitumen. We ended up on a dirt road here. So we've got about 22 kilometres, at least 22 kilometres of dirt road, but it's really dirt track, even more so than the dirt road. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's a sort of road, they reckon, if it's raining, don't come this way. So it was a bit of rain last night, but not a lot. So we're hoping that it's all right. If it does start to get boggy, well, we'll just have to turn around and go back. Well, we finally landed back on the bitumen, and I've got to say, it feels pretty good after that dirt stretch.
Yeah, a few rough patches.
We did have to weave around a few locals, and by locals, I mean these cows having lunch on the highway. Interestingly, we usually stay over in Echuca, but because of the pick the name out of a hat, we've ended up staying in Moama.
We're at Maiden's Inn Holiday Park, and honestly, I think we've been missing out. This spot is so beautiful.
$40 a night for a powered riverfront site.
Power and water. And this is exactly why we love having a big back window in the van. We can just sit here, coffee in hand, and take this all in.
Yep, not a bad office view at all. The park's right on the Murray. There's a boat ramp, walking tracks, and even a pub just up the road. Perfect base before we head down to Evernew.
You know what, Paul, I think Moama has just won us over.
I reckon you're right.
This place is really well set up, especially if you're travelling with family. There's a half-court basketball ring, pedal carts for the kids, and they even screen movies during the day, which is a nice touch.
Yeah, the facilities are spotless, really well presented.
And there's a good-sized laundry too, which always gets a thumbs up from me.
And check this out, a beautiful swimming pool. And look at the water park. I reckon this place would be pumping once the warmer weather hits.
Yeah, I reckon.
Now, as we said, for the blind challenge activity, golf came up. Now, I'm not exactly a pro golfer, so I called in some expert help, Mum and Dad.
So we booked them a cabin here at Maiden's Inn, $87 a night, and it's a great little setup. Comfortable, clean, and right near the river.
Now, Dad's not a bad golfer, so he promised to give me a few pointers. Hopefully, by the end of this trip, at least look like I know what I'm doing. Here we are at the beautiful Rich River Golf Club in Moama. Time to see if I can still swing a golf club without pulling a muscle. So for the golf challenge today, we're out at the Rich River Golf Course, doing 9 holes out here. So this will be interesting. I haven't played golf for must be 30 years. Or maybe not 30, maybe 20 years. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've held a golf club. So it'll be fun to see how I go with it. This place is an absolute gem. 2 championship level 18-hole golf courses, manicured fairways. Apparently there's more kangaroos than spectators, which is a good thing for me. At least kangaroos don't laugh. So Dad's the real golfer in the family, and I figured it was time for a masterclass, or at least a bit of sympathy. We decided just to play 9 holes. You know, ease back into it. How hard could it be? The first few holes started strong. Well, for Dad anyway. I was still trying to remember which end of the club to hold. But by the back end of the 9, I was finally starting to connect. Well, occasionally. You got to hand it to Rich River. It's one of the best kept courses on the Murray. Beautiful layout, great facilities. Lucky the old man was a bit patient with me, offering advice and encouragement, even with an occasional raised eyebrow. Things got a little sandy at one point, and let's just say I got to test the bunkers thoroughly. Here we are on the 18th hole. All comes down to this last hole. Well, actually no, I'm getting smashed, but anyway. It'd be nice to keep this one in the air somewhere. Alright, where's the flag? Down the other end there.
Round the bend.
Oh.
Par 5.
Alright, so it's a big one. Par 5. Well, I don't think I'll be giving up my day job anytime soon, but what a great way to spend an afternoon. Fresh air, a few laughs, and a bit of quality time with Dad.
That's it?
Yes. Next stop, we're off to dinner in town. No cooking tonight. What are you having?
I think I'll have the porterhouse.
Pure Angus porterhouse.
Of course.
Mexican nacho. How good does palmy look? Honestly, it's one of the nicer ones again. I'm lucking out lately, I've been getting some really good ones. Our time here in Moama has come to an end. Magic day. It's almost a bit sad leaving today. It's been the nicest day of the lot so far. Not that it's been bad weather. We've had really good weather here on the Murray, as you usually do. Heading down to Vic now. Next stop, Riddles Creek. Alright, let's talk caravans. Well, over the past little while, we have been wrestling with a huge decision whether to actually upgrade this van or even go to the point of replacing it. Initially, we were just looking at upgrading it. So to recap months ago when we first started this journey, we were just looking at putting some additional power into the van, changing the suspension system, and doing a few other bits and pieces.
Given that though, Paul, this van's only 5 years old, so things have changed quite rapidly, haven't they?
Very quickly. It's been amazing how much change has gone into the caravanning industry over the past 5 years. And we wanted to get onto some of that because it would actually help us stay off grid longer, and living full time in the van, it just meant we would be a lot more comfortable.
So although we did our research and went to all the shows, we looked at it and we decided that upgrading really wasn't practical.
No.
And it made more sense to just start afresh and buy a new van.
We wanted to share with you the next step in our purchase of a new van.
And we would love to take you with us behind the scenes.
Yep. So we've been travelling Australia in this Evernew Caravan for the past 5 years.
Yes.
And we've taken it to some pretty remote and rugged locations,
Yep.
like Cape York, Arnhem Land, Unadilla Track,
Yeah, and they're pretty rough.
and it's never let us down.
And that's why we're sticking with Evernew for the next stage of our adventure.
Back at Evernew, we are going to be finalising the decision for our caravan today. So pretty excited, pretty stoked about actually getting this organised. It's been a bit of work, but finally we're here. So come on, we'll go and check out and see what Dani has for us.
Find the benches,
So that is
yeah.
the bench. That's the bench
Oh, that's
tops.
the bench.
Yeah. So the cabinets.
The cabinets.
Yeah, the cabinets.
It's the bench, the walls. Oh, no, what's this one?
That's the bottom cupboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that's
bench.
white. But you wanted timber on the top, right?
Yeah, at the top. Yeah. But the bottom cupboards are white, aren't they?
Yeah. Options
Yeah.
for
This bit's Wenda's one. It's got nothing to do. I'll just stand aside. Let her pick it.
Oh, damn it. He's terrible with colours. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I'll look at doorknobs.
Oh, you're so funny.
So I'm really excited about the van we're getting. We've got some ideas about what's going into it and what's not going into it. So I thought I'd show you a couple of things that we're looking at. Don't keep in mind, this is not the colours or the exact layout, but it's similar to what we're going to be getting. So for a start, we've got the couch here. So we're going for the L-shaped couch this time, mainly so that we can get it a bit shorter. You can put a club lounge in a 21.6, but then you can't. It's hard to get the weights right. So we've gone with the L-shaped lounge to reduce the. I think we've taken about 18 inches off it actually, so it makes it a bit lighter. Anyway, the couch we're going for is this one. We're going with the L-shaped lounge. Going to put the front loader over here, and the rest of it will be very similar to what's here. Then you got the bathroom. So it's going to change a bit slightly too to what we got. We're going something like, well, similar to this, but again a little bit different. But it gives you a bit of an idea of the sort of thing we're looking at. Anyway, as you can see, so it's all happening. So we're pretty stoked about all this excitement. Ouch. I have to ask Dani about making it a bit taller there. Anyway, so as you can see, we're pretty excited about where we're headed with all this stuff. Anyway, going over to have a look at this other van, the new RTX Platinum, which is the new design, which we're hoping to get hold of. So we're going to check that out. We'll come out to Evernew's factory in Heidelberg, and we're having a look at the new design that we're going to apply for our van. And I'll tell you what, it is looking pretty exciting. I cannot wait to show you what this van looks like. It has so many innovations. Yeah, it just, I feel like a kid with a new toy. Honestly, it is looking so good. Can't say too much at the minute because we haven't got it all organised. But I tell you what, stay tuned. I tell you, it is going to be exciting. So one of the things that we've loved about the Evernew vans are that they are individually made, like they're handcrafted. So it's not a production line. And right or wrong, for us, that's been one of the selling points, that they do make each one individually. So obviously the quality control needs to be there, but then you end up with a product exactly as you want. So yeah, that was a plus for us, and that's one of the things we love about it. Apparently, this is one of the very first Evernew Caravans ever built.
Oh, for soap, Paul. And look at this one. Look at that. Hey, look at this. Innovative. There you go, mate.
Slide the bench out.
Oh my goodness.
Right, that's like a cooler.
Oh, is that a cooler?
Yep. So look at that.
The ice box.
Hey.
That is amazing. That's where you put your rescue. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's just the old seat.
Yep.
I remember those.
Okay. Well, it's all happening now. So,
I'm exhausted from that meeting.
my mind is just racing at 100 miles an hour. All the different information that we've got now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next step. Let's get this van together.
Oh, wow, I'm so excited.
So some of the things that we've included in this van now is an increase in size in the battery power. We've gone from a 200 amp hour battery to 600 amp hours. We've gone from 450 of solar on the roof to around 1,000 watts of solar on the roof. We've gone from a 2,000 watt inverter up to a 3,000 watt inverter. We've gone for airbag suspension. The van is going to be a gasless van, in that inside the van will not have any gas appliances
whatsoever. We will use gas to cook with outside, but on the inside we are just going to a small induction cooker, a microwave, and I don't think we've even got an oven.
No, not this time around. So the fridge will be a ventless fridge.
Yes.
There won't be a vent in the front door.
Because we're going gasless in the van, you're not required to have a vent in the front door. So that means that if you're going on dusty tracks, that's not one place that we're going to be getting dust.
Yeah. And then by removing the cooktop inside or replacing it with the induction cooker, the induction cooker takes up a lot less bench space.
Yes.
So even though we're losing a bit of bench space in the reduction of the length of the van, we'll actually gain some bench space because of the smaller footprint of the induction cooker. The van should be finished in March next year.
Yep. We'd really love for you to continue to join us as we go through the process of building this van to see what it's like to build a van from scratch.
Yep, go through the whole process.
Yep.
The challenges,
Yes.
the joys.
Maybe the argument or the conflicts.
Surely there'd be none of those. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to be travelling around Australia in this caravan. So hopefully continue to join us as we share adventures while we wait for this new van to get built and delivered to us.
Yeah, we're going to continue to have adventures.
Definitely.
I cannot wait for some of these adventures.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye for now.
Bye.